And hi guys, hi, good evening to everybody that has my time. So hi and welcome to this live trailer reaction of Alita Battle Angel, as you can see here. And I'm super excited. I got, back from work and I'm just scrolling through YouTube, to check whatever has come out, and I'm like, well, this has come out, like the movie is in February, and we had like 2 trailers before that, I think. So I was very impressed initially with what I saw, and especially I'm very excited because I know that James Cameron is producing this, although he's not directing, it's Robert Rodriguez, but still, I think that both of them could make something really, really interesting. So yeah, from that sense, I'm just, very like optimistic about this movie, and I liked what I saw till now, so I cannot wait actually to see what we're gonna see with this third trailer. I'm just gonna, as always, check the signal, because this is live reaction, check if everything's okay. And we're gonna start with this without further ado. Yesterday was a very, very sad day, unfortunately, because of Stan Lee. So I spent 10 minutes shocked and talking about this. And we're gonna start. Okay, everything seems to be okay. Although I do see that the signal is not exactly green as supposed to be. So I hope that you can see me, hear me, and I hope that everything is streaming very good. So let me know if there's, anything, but it's supposed to be okay. Thanks, Michael, and hi to you. Hi, good evening. Well, it's probably day where you are, but yeah. With me, as always, is after work, and it's night. But okay, guys, without further ado, I'm very excited to see this new trailer of Alita Battle Angel. And go!
Does it bother you that I'm not completely human?
You are the most human person I have ever met.
Didn't I tell you to be home before dark?
I just lost track of time.
Alita,
You have to be responsible. You are someone very special.
Hey, kid!
Not just a teenage girl.
Hey, what's your problem?
You can't remember.
What do you mean?
Doc found you in the scrapyard. So you must be from up there.
And I'm just an insignificant girl.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
I'm not your daughter. I don't know what I am.
I do. You have the most advanced weapon ever. But that's just a shell. It's not bad or good.
Ooh.
That part's up to you.
I do not stand by in the presence of evil.
She's threatening the natural order of things.
Tonight is not a game. It is a hunt. I need you to destroy a girl called Alita.
You made the biggest mistake of your life.
And what's that?
Underestimating who I am.
Oh, right on. Damn it, it's so sad it's gonna be in February. Hi, Matthew. Wow, this is amazing. I mean, it really looks really good, guys. I mean, it's so good that I'm like surprised. Okay, let's go through this. So I'm probably gonna try to watch the original or inform myself the best that I can so I can compare it with the movie when it comes out. And it's usual, guys. I'm just gonna point out that I did put a, you know, like a green screen, but it's like black screen filter over the trailer, so that's why you see my background, because I want to protect myself, or at least to make you know, less of a chance for this video to get copyrighted. But my Pikachu did get copyright, and I had to demonetize that anyways, because no, I talked about Stan Lee accidentally, because that happened on the stream, you know, when I found out. But I mean that it's extremely terrible when companies just claim my videos all the time. It's like I did nothing, you know. But anyways, so I had to do that, but that does not always work, but I still have to do it to make sure from what is up to me, at least. Well, if she's a female version of Freida from Metal Gear Revengeance, I think that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I really like him. He's a really interesting character. Okay, let's make like a shot by shot real quick. Okay, first, really beautiful visuals, guys. We have to mention this. This third trailer showcases the special effects and how this movie looks overall very good. I mean, it does look like a CGI movie because it is for the most part, but it's made to be really visually stunning in a very unique way that is characteristic to the style of the whole film and what this movie wants you to feel. So, and of course, we do know how James Cameron is very good in world building. He probably has, you know, good enough input, you know, on how this gonna look like and how it's gonna feels like. So I, for one, really love it. Okay, continuing. I mean, and here I think that this shot, it's like showcasing the special effects, because you see this unrealistic hands. I mean that they're not real, you know, they're CGI, opening a very realistic fence, so to speak, and it looks equally real in that moment. What are those questions, Matthew? 18 in Bulgaria is 18, but that has nothing to do with the trailer. Okay. Yeah, Titanic was, well, Titanic is like well, you can say ages movie, maybe. It's very well done. I remember how I cried my eyes out when I was a little kid. Probably shouldn't have watched that movie at that age, but actually didn't do anything to me. I just cried for what happened. And now, you know, this is amazingly beautiful. I just have to say. But they did show all of her upgrades basically, so there's that. But I think that probably they will not be able to show how this movie is gonna be like as a scope, you know, as what is very important to the character. Because I mean, it's probably very important for them to show how she's gonna evolve, because we see her evolving with those new body parts, so to speak.
Does it bother you
And that really looks real.
that I'm not completely human?
It's interesting how they're gonna explain her human aspect exactly, because she is a robot. Well, I kind of heard that her brain is human, which basically make her like a Ghost in the Shell. So I want to see how they're gonna differentiate her from Ghost in the Shell in some way. I personally love Avatar. I mean, a lot of people say that it's lame, that's like Pocahontas, but that was not the point of Avatar. The point of Avatar was to show how sometimes humans are the invaders, you know, somehow sometimes humans are the bad guys, and how you know, humans that are willing to see that are basically one step towards the right direction in the way of thinking and how they can change things. And I mean, I'm talking about how Jake Sully changed his ways and he saw what he has to do and what is the right thing to do, you know. Well, and for me, it was a great love story, and the spiritual aspect of the movie is very advanced, so to speak. You know how the Navis even are. It's very advanced as an idea. I mean, there's a lot of things that only people that really are into, you can say, some kind of very sophisticated style of storytelling and thinking and all of that, they will see the substance. They will not see that it's already like Pocahontas or like something else. I don't see Pocahontas when I see Avatar. I see a lot of different things that really has meaning and substance. So yeah, for me, Avatar is really great. I still have the Blu-ray. This is the first Blu-ray that I ever owned, is Avatar. Well, the style of her eyes is probably because she's well, this kind of a manga character basically. Maybe it has something. I mean, I'm pretty sure, guys, that the eyes, if this movie has really adapt to it, you know, I'm pretty sure that the eyes are also a metaphor of how deep she is as a person, and that she really has a soul in a way. uh, you know, the because the eyes are the way to the soul, you know, the window to the soul, as they say. So if her eyes are really big, that's gonna be like a physical, you know, showcase of the fact that she's actually really there and she's not just a machine. So that's kind of a, I think that that's kind of a metaphor. That's my you can say theory of it in terms of the deeper substance of her visual look.
You are the most human person I have ever met.
It kind of really bothered me, to be honest, when I first saw her, because it looks bizarre. Of course it looks bizarre because it's not human-like, you know, nobody has such big eyes. But she's a robot, she's not a human. Um, but at the same time, they want her to present us. I mean, they want to present us with this character that is, you know, the potential to be something more, but more again with the human aspect in it. Because without the human aspect, we probably cannot imagine anything else existing in any other way. So there's that too.
Didn't I tell you to be home before dark?
I just lost track of time.
Alita, you have to be responsible. You are someone very special.
Hey, kid.
Not just a teenage girl.
Okay, she does look like a kid, but if she's a robot, is she really a kid? How can her age be determined? Is she, you know, I mean, in terms of her programming on her brain or whatever makes her what she is, how is that consciousness, that level of consciousness determine what age she is? Because she is in that robot body, she can be anything or any age. So that's interesting to me.
Girl.
Hey, what's your problem?
You can't remember.
What do you mean?
Doc found you in the scrapyard. So you must be from up there.
The other question that I immediately have is, if she is found in the scrapyard and she is thrown away by this big, huge ship thing, whatever that is, some kind of a factory, I don't know. If she is, you know, thrown away like a piece of garbage, how the heck is she like the most dangerous weapon there is, or the most powerful weapon there is, or the most sophisticated weapon there is? How can somebody do that? They just didn't know what she is. They thought that she was like an unsuccessful experiment, so they just threw her away. I mean, how is that logically working there? How they made that? That's what I'm asking. I don't know if it's possible much because I never seen it, so if I see it then I'm gonna be like, okay, it's possible, but for now I don't see how that physically is gonna, mm, you know, is not sure. I mean, it has to be somehow physically compatible and functional enough. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. Well, maybe she gets first more updated by the upgraded. I mean, the correct term will be upgrade because it's hardware. So if he is upgrading her, then we see by this trailer that she is finding another costume, and not costume, basically a whole body, and that is her basically upgrading herself with this body.
And I'm just an insignificant girl.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Well, she's capable of anger, which is usually not something that the machine is accustomed to. You know, machines usually like to exclude our emotion because it's not natural to them. Emotion is tied to the soul and the consciousness, so to speak. It's not tied to anything that is totally built to just function for some specific reason. You know, that's why we have machines, and that's why they are machines. I mean, I'm getting in too much deep of a thought that this movie probably is, but it's just all the questions that I have watching this trailer.
I'm not your daughter. I don't know what I am.
I do.
And it's interesting again that she does not remember what the heck she is, but she does have a personality to her. So how is that happening exactly?
You have the most advanced weapon ever.
But that's just a shell. It's not bad or good.
That part's up to you.
Well, that part is up to her. That means that she has a free will. She's not controlled by anybody, but she's made that way, or he gave her like a free will to have. I mean, that guy that found her, or she was like a clean slate. A lot of interesting questions arise, sorry, from this trailer. You have no idea. I mean, this probably is supposed to be in our, you know, our universe, our world, just really far into the future. Again, we'll see. And that's very interesting symbolism with the blood, by the way. If that's a blood. If that is a blood, she has some kind of a warrior instinct into her to put that on her face. Maybe, just maybe, if that mind of hers, that brain, if it's a human brain, belongs to a soldier, female soldier, somewhere in the past. Again, probably people that are very knowledgeable about the real story are gonna wonder what the heck I'm talking about, but again, this is judging by the trailer, so that is what I'm doing. All the thoughts that are coming to me when watching this are, you know, what I want to share with you guys here, and not many movies, but many movie trailers, I should say, have anything like that. I mean, don't bring anything like that out of me. I'm like, okay, and that's it. But this just brings a lot. I don't know what there is about is maybe the mystery that we always wonder, between the, you know, the symbiosis, so to say, between the man and machine, the possibility of that, you know. So it's interesting. But that thing with the blood, I had a thought about that.
I do not stand by.
That's basically how it's the human side. You know, the blood is something that's very synonymous with humans. It's our weakness, so to speak, and at the same time is what fuels, what is running through our veins, what is running like, basically, it's like it transfers the energy throughout the body in a way so he can function. So it's very symbolistic, the human blood as a whole. So she's putting that on her face, and it's like so symbolistic, you know. It's very interesting. I mean, pardon me if I, you know, put my own, you can say, interpretations of that in terms of the blood, you know, but there's a lot that you can say about the human blood and what this could mean, you know, if she's putting that on her face. I'm just, you know, I'm so mesmerized by how many things are just popping into my head while watching this trailer. Hi, hi to you, Dobre. Yeah, they are technologically advanced, but not to this extent. This is still fiction here. I don't know if she's similar. No, I don't think that she's similar to Terminator, because you know Terminators are mostly very programmed. You know, Terminator, the Arnold's Terminator, I mean, T-1000, he only developed some kind of a self-decisions a bit after, you can say. I mean, in Terminator 3, he decided not to follow his program and just broke that car, completely destroyed it. But other than that, Terminators are very specifically designed for one purpose only. If they are programmed to do that, they're do it. They just do it, no questions asked. So I will not say that she's anything like Terminator. She is very powerful and hits like a machine, but that doesn't make her anything like Terminator, in my opinion.
I do not stand by in the presence of evil.
So cool.
She's threatening the natural order of things.
Actually, that what she did here is very similar to a scene from Xena. What Xena did with 2 buckets of water. She trained for something and she just did that exact same thing almost.
Tonight is not a game. It is a hunt.
So there's basically like an arena and she's gonna fight there for some reason. I guess that the villain of the movie will want her to fight there so he can kill her in front of everybody, but it's gonna be the opposite. She's gonna kill everybody in front of everybody.
I need you to destroy a girl called Alita.
That's a whole nother upgrade, I think.
You made the biggest mistake of your life.
And that's very interesting as well. That seems her final form in the movie. I think that there's gonna be several fights in here.
Made the biggest mistake of your life.
She's so confident. I love this. I love it.
And what's that?
Underestimating who I am.
Awesome. Hell yes. Okay guys, well that's pretty awesome, I would say. A warrior rises. Where the word warrior is present, I'm like, yeah, I love that.
You made the biggest mistake of your life.
I'm pretty sure she's talking about to her creator, maybe somebody that created her for some other purpose. But of course that backfired and now she's on her own, she's kicking ass and she's gonna kill her creator or something like that. I'm just guessing here, but that's kind of how some stories go.
And what's that?
Underestimating who I am.
Stop! Here's perfect time. I mean, the perfect place in the trailer to stop. Yeah. yeah, I really love how she touches things. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So if she is anything like what I think that she is, and you know what the trailers are showing her to be, this is going to be just an amazing movie because I love strong female characters. I love strong characters in general, and I love, you know, strong female characters, not like ones that are, you know, have their asses handed to them all the time, and in the end they're doing a great job. Yay! No, I want her to be opposing. I want her to be, you know, powerful, intimidating, to make everybody piss themselves. That's how I want, you know, superheroes or female characters or male characters to be like. I want her to be a badass, not a halfway done scary little girl or something like that. It's ridiculous. So that is, guys, I really love this. It's 10 p.m. I really love this trailer, and I don't know if we're gonna get another one, but it's kinda odd if we don't, but at the same time we already got 3, and the movie is in February, which is, well, 3 months away. So I don't know what they're thinking here. The movie looks pretty much done, but well, we'll see what if you're gonna see a 4th trailer. And I hope that this movie gets more attention if it's good, because it gets people interested, but I'm not sure that it kind of has, you know, the appeal, the mass appeal. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope that it does good. She is a mix of a lot of things, I think. So that is, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time with me, Gary G Reviews. Goodbye, my Garrities.